How's it going, everybody? This is Jeff Man with Team Real and the Blues. Well, we've got the floor in, we've got the front decks mounted, we've got the transom and splash well 100%. If you'll notice, I raised the splash well up and put it on top. Now it's time to put the interior part of the boat back together. From the factory, this thing had this box that ran literally from where the splash well started all the way up till it hit the front deck, and it only had a single console in it. Well, here around where we're at in the summertime, it's so hot. I'm around Charlotte, North Carolina. It's so hot and there's so much boat traffic, I rarely fish in the summer months. So I do most of my fishing in the fall, early spring, all through the winter. So I'd rather have a full windshield. This boat came with like I say, a single console, small windshield, not much protection. In the wintertime, I want something protecting me. So I'm going to put a full windshield. I'm probably going to put 2 consoles. Well, if I do that, the factory configuration for this boat just don't work. So what I'm going to do, my plan as of right now is we're going to take the live well. It's got a big live well. That's one thing I do like. I thought about taking it and cutting it down and making a smaller one for it, but I think that live well is going to be perfect because I'm going to use it mostly for striper and for crappie, panfish, that type of deal. But my plan is to take this box. Since I raised the splash well up, now I've got room. I can put this thing all the way back. And if I run this all the way back, I can cut 27 inches off of this box. I know I'm losing that one storage compartment, but what that'll do is it'll make it where I have like a cockpit area from right here forward. I'll have a nice open floor. Nothing in the way. That way you can put a chair, and you got plenty of room for the 2 consoles. You got plenty of room for a full windshield with a walk-through. I think it'll give this boat a lot better look, and I think it'll make it a lot more user-friendly when it gets colder weather. The other thing they had another box that mimicked this one that done the same thing, but it went all the way up into the console. The thing that was about it, it's kind of weird, was with it there, you could not turn the captain's chair all the way around. You had to literally take it loose, turn it around and point it toward the back. It wanted to hit that box. I don't know if it was the way it was from the factory or if somebody changed the way the pedestal was, but the pedestal still says tracker on it and the seat says tracker, so it may have just been one of those weird little things they done back then. But I'm going to take that box and I'm going to cut it back also. That way, like I say, from here forward, I don't have anything in the way. I've got all that storage up there. I don't need any extra storage boxes. And I'll have the storage back this way. I don't need rod lockers, anything like that. I just like an open floor design. So let's get it done. And here's what I was talking about. By pushing this back to right here and bringing this all the way back, the live well's still in a good spot. Still got plenty of room to get to the plumbing and all that stuff. I'll cut a hole right here. That way you can access the drains and all that good stuff just by going right through this one spot. I was going to put a valve to where you could change the water from one live well to the other live well I'm building a valve, but I'm thinking right now I may just go with 2 separate pumps. I haven't decided yet. That'll be something for another day. But first we need to go and get this part figured out and get it cut off and get it where I want it. Alright, first thing we got to do is get rid of this bulkhead. We'll go and get it drilled out and moved. There we go. Take that off. I'll use it for a pattern to do the next one. No going back now. That'll work good. What I decided to do, rather than making a separate bracket, I went ahead and made it 1.5 inches longer than what I originally said. I'll cut it here, and then go ahead and fold this over, and that way it'll be a nice, strong bend, and then I'll just screw it to the back there. It's going to be underneath the deck. You ain't going to be able to see it anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and get this thing fitted. Alright, it's really kind of awkward. I couldn't get it in my brake, so I got this steel work table I use. We'll just go ahead and wrap it on there and get it bent the way it needs to be. There we go. Turned out nice. Be nice and solid back there. That way it screws directly into the actual metal part of the transom back there. Okay, this box here, it's already done. It's finished. And what we got? Right there. This is the live well. It's going to be a continuous flow live well. The pumps will be back here in the back. That's why there's a cutout in the floor there. I'm waiting on my pulls right now, so I just got a screw down in the hole just to give me something to raise and lower while I was getting everything mounted to make sure it was right how I wanted it. But it's going to turn out pretty nice. You can see all the joints are nice and tight.